Hey guys, Mike Norris here. I'm an idiot. I just did 10 minutes of filming and didn't have the camera turned on. And I got to do it all over again. Here we go. I'm in An Bang Beach, Vietnam. I'm going back to Da Nang tomorrow, which is Da Nang's beaches too. It's just big beaches. And I thought since it's summertime and vacation, I would do a little video on how to stay fit on vacation, even if you're going to eat out daily, which most people do. Although in the old days when we were kids, our parents brought all the food with us. And if you ran out, they went down to the grocery store and bought more stuff. There wasn't no going to no restaurant to eat. I don't ever recall, other than a McDonald's maybe to get a burger, ever going to a restaurant and sitting down and eating on vacation. So, vacation doesn't have to mean gaining 5 pounds or losing all your momentum. Now, when I was coaching clients, and in the fitness industry, it's kind of a known fact that during the summertime when people go on vacation, they're going to have a 5-6 pound weight gain. But some people have a 15-20 pound weight gain over the summer. They extend their vacation for a couple months. But you don't really have to do that. When I did the same thing many years ago, for the last 10 years, I go on vacation and I lose this. Man, I've lost about 3 or 4 more pounds over here. My six-pack's looking good. But I used to gain weight when I go to California to visit, come back, and and I'd have to get out there and walk and get it off and stuff. Now, I was gone 3 months last summer. I gained a couple pounds. All I do is walk a couple days, 15, 20,000 steps, and it's gone. So I know what it's like, although it's been over 10 years since I would go on vacation and gain 5, 6, 7 pounds, but I do remember what that was like. So I'm going to show you how to eat well, stay active, enjoy your trip without stressing about it though. Don't stress about the calories or anything else. Some common vacation pitfalls: eating out every meal. Like I just said, we used to not do that. Your parents, we didn't have money back then, so your parents, they brought bunches of hot dogs and hamburgers and potato chips and some fries, and it's not like it is now where people eat out every meal. Skipping workouts, that's on you. I'm gonna give you some ideas for things to do. If you're only going for a week, you may want to not lift any weights. I do that all the time because of this shoulder. When I go certain places, and I was gone for 3 months last summer, even on this trip, I went to the gym for the first time 2 days ago, and it was like it was no air conditioning. You were so wet with sweat you couldn't even hold on to stuff. But I come out of the gym and I look at the place, and there's a gym right across the street that's air conditioned and has protein drinks and stuff. So I'm going to the air conditioned spot today. The non-air conditioned spot is $2 a day. I think the air conditioned spot's, I don't know, $4 or $5. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not going in that heat again and trying to work out like that. But skipping workouts, you can do that, but I would get in my walks. You drink more alcohol and eat more sugar, more ice cream and stuff, even if you're in the mountains or you're at the beaches or wherever you go. And some people lose that structure if they're going for vacation for 2 or 3 weeks. And if I have a hard time getting started back, I had a lot of clients that, Mike, I gained 8 pounds in a week. I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay, I can't get back doing anything. Well, you got to get back doing stuff. I can't help you if you're just going to sit around and whine and cry about gaining 8 pounds and you don't want to do anything. You got to get back at it. Because we all have this mindset, or I get back on track when I'm home, but you don't, unless you somebody like me that's obsessed with fitness and love the gym and start missing it when I'm away from it. So let's go into some solutions for you. Move daily, but keep it fun. Morning walks on the beach. Maybe you get up and do a walk before everybody gets up, or if you're in the mountains or somewhere, you might be staying near a park or something like that. Go there and get you a little walk in, or before the family gets up, and then you can just stroll around with the family around the city again, get you another little walk or whatever. Maybe you don't get up early and walk. You sleep in and the family, and you go walking on the beach, or a city walking tour. A big thing I remember when we used to go to the mountains, we would walk around the town and stuff like that. And some people do it at the beaches also. So your vacation steps count too. So those little steps you get doing little things, they count. Just don't be completely sedentary, uh, in there watching TV all day, or laying at the beach and never moving. Get up and walk down the beach or do something. Is what I would tell you to do. Bring or buy simple essentials. I take Ziploc bags and I put protein powder, collagen powder, stuff like that, my MCT oil. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my mushroom coffee here. I thought I'd be able to buy it. They don't have mushroom coffee here. Now, they have fantastic coffee in Vietnam, but they don't have mushroom coffee, so I'm going without my mushroom coffee now. But I do have my creatine, my collagen peptides, my MCT oil. I don't have any protein powder, but I have been able to get a little protein here and there. And today I'll go to the gym and have a protein shake. But I'm eating a lot of good protein. Other things you might want is the electrolyte tablets. You're in the sun, you're in the heat. Put them in your water. I've got some with me. I'm fixing to put one in my water before I leave here today to go to the gym. I got my resistance bands with me. I did a resistance band workout yesterday. They have fiber gummies now. They have gummy everything, So you can get little gummies, different things, and your vitamins. I got my magnesium for sleep. Although I really haven't been sleeping good, I don't know why. I get up like 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. I don't care what time I go to sleep. I'm up at 4:30 or 5. Now it gets dark here early. It's dark here like 6:30 in the afternoon, but the sun's up like 5 o'clock. Another great thing is get you plenty of fruit to eat, yogurt, nuts, berries in your yogurt, boiled eggs, the normal stuff, but stuff that you can use for snacks if you're staying in a hotel or you're renting a house or whatever when you're on vacation. For hydration and alcohol strategy, for every alcoholic drink, have 1 glass of water. For every alcoholic drink, have 1 glass of water. Try to remember that. Drink water before you drink any coffee or alcohol. I've been drinking a lot of water here, especially in the mornings, and I'll have that before I have my coffee. And try to avoid the sugary drinks if you can, like juices and smoothies that don't have any real fruit or don't have any protein powder or anything. There's a lot of smoothies and stuff that are just fat pills. Mindset. Let's talk about mindset a little bit. You don't have to earn your vacation or make up for it. You're on vacation. Just be sensible and common sense. I'm a common sense kind of guy. I used to call my fitness training common sense training because it is. We use common sense when we're working out, when we're doing things. When we feel pain, we stop. We move enough to matter. Just common sense type stuff. The goal when you're on vacation is maintenance. Don't worry about making progress, just maintenance, unless you're there to get in a ton of steps. If you do, that's good on you, but enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your break. Use it as a break, and hopefully you're the kind of person that can't wait to get back home and start working out. There's a few of us, 10% of us probably are made like that. Don't make yourself feel guilty because you gained 6 or 7 pounds when you're on vacation. You didn't gain, 50 pounds in a year or two. You're not going to lose it in a couple months. We're playing a long game here. Our health is a long game strategy. It's the weight loss, and it gets mixed up in people's mind. They think they can lose it in a couple weeks, month or two, and they can't. But the overall, your health is a long game strategy, and you got to realize that. Fit guys over 50 don't aim for perfect. We aim for consistency. I know that if I'm consistent over the long run, I don't have to worry about my weight. I don't have to worry about it. When I go now somewhere, like to my daughters or wherever, I'll gain a pound or two. I'll come back and 2 days is gone. 2 3 days is gone. Here, because I'm eating so good, my 6-pack is as sharp as it's been in years. I'm happy to say, but I still feel like I got a little around the waist there, a little bit of stuff I need to get rid of. I'll be working on that with early morning beach walks for the next 2 weeks. To recap, if you got a trip planned, let me know in the comments where you're going, what you're going to do. I'd like to hear about your vacations. You might have a spot I want to go. Part of what we've been doing here is I was with a travel group, and people are gone. They left here, and some people stayed in Vietnam a little longer. Some people went to Hanoi. Some people went to Ho Chi Minh City. People went to Malaysia. People went to Japan. We got people all, just these people travel, go all over. I'm not at that point yet. I'm working to get there. But I've learned, because they teach you how to get there. And these people, I think the youngest person was like 52 years old. Most people were in their 60s and 70s. And some people really, they're not full-time travelers yet. They're trying to work at that. Some of them, you know, to do this, you got to be in some kind of condition. You know, you can't really enjoy it. Like when we went away and it was really hot to the city away, and some people just couldn't do it. They couldn't do the walking. Give the video a like, guys. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. You know, I'm gonna keep putting them out. I got some more videos to put out that's kind of summer related. And you know, hopefully when people come back from vacation, you know, the views and new subscribers are down, but that's normal on YouTube during the summertime when people are traveling and on vacation. Hopefully when some of the guys come back, they'll say, God, old Mike's got 5 or 6 videos here. I'm gonna binge watch his videos. You know, hopefully they'll do that. I don't know. But anyway, leave your comments down there. And I got to get ready to get out of here, go to the gym, and it's the heat of the day. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I'll talk to you later.